Shalom. Start saying Brakatay Howell, Brakatay Hawshai, Brakatay Howell, Brakatay Hawshai, Brakatay Howell, Brakatay Hawshai. I'm say call loyal, Wahawa, La Yahweh Bashimi Hawshai. Double honors to the apostle, Ezra Great Millstone. Peace and mercy be unto the Lord's elect out there. Teaching the word of our Heavenly Father, our Lord, Savior, and truth and sincerity. Alright, real quick, man, I just wanted to get into another video, man. Um, on pretty much being found blameless, alright, in the day of the Lord, man. All right, because once the Lord come back, then there will be from that point on there will be pretty much no how can you put it? There will be no more work to be done because I mean that'll be it. Like the Lord will be here. All right, you're supposed to be doing all you can while you can before the Lord comes. So that way, when you do come, like the scriptures I'm about to get into, you will be found blameless, man. All right, so and that's one of the main reasons what keeps me going, man. That should be one of the main reasons that keeps brothers going is the constant worrying of judgment, all right, of not getting judged when the Lord does make his second return, all right. Which I don't want righteous out to be soon, man, because this shit is. But I'm talking about this shit. I'm talking about this life and this current kingdom that we're in. This shit is vexing, all right. But let me get to the scriptures, man. Um, 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7 say, "For we walk by faith, not by sight," because this is a faith based thing, and obviously we don't have no tangible evidence on the Lord or his coming back. Even though if you want to consider like the relics and all that, that Esau has the public privy to, and all the stuff that the relics and items that he is hiding, all right, the historical evidence that he is hiding. Minus that, for the most part, brothers don't have no tangible proof. All right, but nevertheless, man, we're still rolling by faith. All right, and we're doing this thing strictly off our belief. All right, here's verse 8. It says, "We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord." Verse 9, it says, "Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent we may be accepted of him." And that's the reason why brothers push, man. We push so you know we can be accepted of the Lord, man. And that, like I said, that should be your goal. All right, not being accepted by men, not having the apostles shout you out and all that. Even though those are beautiful things to you know, uh, to dwell upon and to hold closely to you. But at the end of the day, we are doing this for ourselves, and for brothers that have families, for their families, and ultimately, first and foremost, for Yahweh Yahweh Shai. That should be your goal. That should be the thing that you're laboring for, man. All right. Verse 10. It says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai, that every I'm gonna say Mashiach, that every one may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad, man. So you want to appear before the Lord, man. Pretty much, in good standings, man. All right, because there's a lot of things that that we constantly working on. A lot of things that we constantly trying to get better in. Like I said, start with our inner man. But the Lord will he does has us in grace. All right, we are in grace, but like I said, that's the point of the matter is you just want to be found worthy, at least found doing so. All right, so I got some more scriptures too to back that up. All right, so like I said, when the Lord does appear, you'll be in good standing. So we bring that verse 10 back, 2 Corinthians 5 verse 10. "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai, that every one may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad." So you're gonna get judged for good and bad. All right, just the main thing is just realize that you will be getting judged. All right, when the Lord does appear. All right. Verse 11, "Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto Yahweh, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience." Yeah, so the fear of the Lord will that is was that will keep that should keep you going, and that should motivate you to do the work, man. All right, not men, not not scoffers, not not women, not anything else, man. It's just the fear of the Lord and the brotherhood and the kingdom, and most importantly, Yahweh Yahushua. All right. First John, excuse me, First John chapter 2, verse 28. It say, "And now, little children, abide in Him, that when He shall appear, we may have confidence and not be ashamed before Him at His coming." Yeah, man. Say, little children, abide in Him, man. And how do you abide in Him? By doing His will, man. By constantly thinking upon Him. By constantly, putting up, videos if possible. You know, just always thinking about y'all, the Lord Yahweh Yahweh man. All right. And when you do videos, that just goes even show you even more that you thinking about the Lord because you proclaiming it and you making it public. All right. Which that's the word publish. All right. The word publish means to make public. All right. So that's what we doing, man. We proclaiming the Lord openly, man. All right. Um, bringing verse 28 back. First John chapter 2. Yeah, verse 28. And now, little children, abide in Him, that when He shall appear, we may have confidence and not be ashamed before Him as coming, man. So yeah, you going when the Lord does appear, you gonna have confidence because you were doing what He asked you to do, man, which is ultimately pushing the word, man. And there's really not nothing more to do, man. If you look at it, from a carnal standpoint, I mean, how many times can you fuck with some bitches or you know, go to a game, what I mean, basketball or football, or how many times can you walk through the mall for you niggas that still do that? And how many times pretty much can you just constantly do the things that you're doing? Because for the most part, most of the brothers are they're you I'm pretty sure you kind of stuck within a certain loop, all right, where your life is restricted from doing certain activities just due to due to the financial your financial situation, man. All right, some brothers got a little better, some brothers got a little worse, but nevertheless, like I said, you're restricted because your finances are they're at a certain point where you can't go past, man. You can't go to the liquor store and buy certain drinks that outside of the usual drinks you get. You can't go to certain eating areas, or because they might be too expensive. So, like I said, you're restricted, all right, to certain areas in life, man, to where you just pretty much do the same damn thing, man. Which that shit gets vexing and annoying. Uh, Matthew chapter 24, right, verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth cometh. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up, man. So yeah, if you was doing your thing, if you were on your watch, all right, he was being you said the good man at the house had known and what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. And that's these scriptures often equate the men of the Lord to being watchmen and stuff like that, man. Always looking, always checking for things and seeing what's going on. All right, so if you were that good man of the house, if you were on watch, like you were supposed to do, you want to suffer that thief to come in, which the thief ultimately is Yahweh Shah. All right, and you want your house wouldn't have got robbed. Verse 44, that therefore be ye also. I say, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh, man. So you don't know when the Heavenly Father cometh. All right, you just got to be ready, man. How do you be ready? Just constantly doing the work, man. Doing what's acceptable of the Most High and His Son, man. All right. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, it says, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he findeth, shall find so doing, man. Yeah, man, it says, blessed is that servant, man. So you find so doing, man. All right, because, like I said, you want to be found blameless, all right, in the eyes of the Lord, man. All right, so that way, when shit get real, all right, you going to be good, man. All right, verse 47, I realized unto you that he shall make him ruler of all his goods, man. All right. But if, but if, but, and if that, but, and It's like it. But and if the evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord the live is coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to drink and drink with the drunken, and to eat and drink with the drunkard, the Lord of that servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrite. With hypocrites, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. Yeah, man. So if you ain't doing what the hell you supposed to do, and you was one of them niggas, all right, that was in the camp, all right, and you just said, man, hey, the Lord ain't coming, all right, the Lord, the left is coming, all right, man, the Lord gonna fucking kill you, man, all right, and he gonna point you a portion with the other niggas, man, all right, which is them missiles, man, them ICBM nuclear missiles, man, because Jake think just because you in the camp, you gonna get saved, or I'm doing the work because I'm in the camp. That don't mean nothing, man. All right, if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, all right, on a 24-hour basis, 7 days out the week, 365 days out the year, all right, according to the will of the Lord, then you ain't in the spirit, man. That's why Pastor put up that video recently about you know, niggas in the camps, man. All right, you super duper Israelite on the on your camp day, and then once you go home, you a nigga them 6 days throughout the week, man. You ain't doing nothing productive. All right, you ain't trying to elevate your spirit. All right, you know what I mean. You just pretty much just a low down grimy nigga, like the Apostle Tar said, man. Which everything he speak is just facts, man. All right. Well, I'm not gonna say that for scoffers. I'm gonna just say everything he speaks is through the spirit, and is truthful, man. All right, Apostle Sword being the spirit, man, and everything that he says, like I agree upon, man. All right, through the spirit, y'all about your mouth shop, man. All right, but bring it back, bring it back, verse 46 in Matthew 24. It says, "Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing, man." So you want to be found, doing the will of the heavenly Father, man, and not being idle, man. All right. I mean, like I said, how much more does this world have to offer to you, man? All right, this world is pretty much gone to shit, and it been shitty. All right, and like I said, it's very limited on what you can and cannot do, man. Yeah, you still got brothers that that's excited about going to clubs and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? It's like you should be at a point now, especially if I'm talking about for brothers that have been in the truth for a minute. You should be in a point now where you just you pretty much sick and fed up with this life, man. The only thing that pretty much excites us is doing the work, man. All right, and on occasion, Lord might throw you a bone here and there with some chick that you just met, but for the most part, man, like I said, man, the word is that's what excites us, man. All right, and this should be the thing that puts that fire up under you, man. All right, not doing some worldly shit, man. All right, let me get that in Galatians real quick, man. Well, you know what? I'm gonna end it on that. That's the spirit. That I'm say Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai. I'm saying call Allah and Wah Allah Yahweh Bashim Shai. Divine is to the process, great. Best on peace and mercy be unto the Lord's elect. Shalom.